Yeah, beautiful concept, beautiful mindset. You seem to have it all, but I don't know the real.
What up, what up? It's the original gamer OG Lazy. And I told y'all, man, patch 1.6, the high-end build, it's going to be the best build. I told y'all that in my recent video. Here's how I got my build set up. I'm running 3 pieces of firearms, 2 pieces of stamina. You can arrange it any way you want. It's personal preference. But this is what I like to run because I have enough toughness not to get melted and enough firearms to melt other players and enough skill power to get my overheal. I'm running the Barrett's bulletproof vest. Pretty decent. Health on kill. I'd rather have what is it? Skill haste or exotic damage resilient instead of health on kill. They'll be perfect for me. But the armor roll is pretty nice. The armor roll is perfect on this one. Refresh mask with crit hit chance. The short bow knee pads, pretty nice armor roll as well. With health rolled, shock resistance, damage to elites, and blind to death resistance. That's pretty decent as well. The nimble holster, of course, pretty good armor roll. Pretty nice stats. Health, I'd rather have skill haste instead of health. 7,000 health is really not that much. You'll be better off with skill haste or what is that? I think with reload speed maybe. And specialized backpack. You want to have this since they nerfed the overheals and med kits and stuff like that. You need this. See, got a nice armor roll. Firearms is pretty good. Crit hit damage, burn resistance. I like to run crit hit damage, stability, or health. Health would probably be the main one, but with my build I'm running, I like to run crit hit damage. I'm using the SMG. I need more damage on them crits. Because if you got all this crit hit chance, you're going to be stuck with no crit hit damage. And you're basically not going to be doing that much damage as you could with a high crit hit damage and high crit hit chance. But it's kind of a balance. It's up to y'all. But that's my backpack. And skulls, gloves, you have to have these if you're running a high-end build. Much needed. As you can see, mines are not that good. Crit hit damage, assault rifle damage, and SMG damage. I'd rather have... Wow, these are really terrible. Wow. Low firearms, low armor. But you'd rather have the gun that you're using, crit hit chance, enemy armor damage, or skill haste. It's the best attributes for gloves. But yeah, that's my high end. And my stats, my mitigation's at 32.38, which is pretty good. Most people I ran into is around about 30, 31. See, enemy armor, well, let me get into my weapons. I'm running an MP5, the Navy MP5, 20k base damage, 19% crit hit chance, responsive, deadly, and competent. Pretty good talents. I switched out deadly for destructive. Destructive for deadly. I feel like you really don't need destructive in this patch. It's not necessary. You can roll enemy armor damage on a lot of your gear set pieces, but I feel like deadly is better now. And with my stats for the MP5 is 38% crit hit chance and 71% crit hit damage, 62% headshot damage. No enemy armor damage. That's not too bad. It'll work. And I'm running a G36 with brutal, unforgiving, and destructive. I have destructive on this because it already has 23% enemy armor damage, so that stacks up pretty good. 21.2k base damage. I like the G36, it just hits hard. Unforgiving is a great talent in this patch. Brutal is pretty good too. Stats for my G36: 10% crit hit chance, 52% crit damage, 111% headshot damage, 38% enemy armor damage. I switch out between this and my L86, which got a buff in this patch, which has 20.2k base damage. And I'm running brutal, destructive, and competent, which is pretty good. And 148% headshot damage. This thing melts. If you're able to aim for that head, if you're good at getting headshots, this is probably one of the best guns, hands down. But other than that, my sidearms, I have a sawed off with brutal, destructive, and responsive, which is great. A 9.3R with harmful and toxic. I love playing around with this pistol. And a first wave with toxic and cool headed. 204 gear score. I had this since the 1.4 patch. I never got rid of it because I can have cool headed without having the electronics. And let me see. My abilities, I like to run the pulse with concealed. The first aid with the overdose. And the recovery link if I'm running solo. If I'm running with a team, I like the survivor link. My talents: critical save, strike back, steady hands. I switch between steady hands and one is none. And tactical advance works good with the nimble holster. That and evasive action also, they both work well with the nimble holster. You can do crazy amounts of damage with tactical advance. If you're able to get a snapshot within 5 seconds, it's crazy. But yeah, that's my build setup. I'm gonna have gameplay of me melting the shit out of some players in a little bit. And yeah, it's OG Lazy, the original gamer, signing out.